One interesting thing you may have noticed is that Pakistan has repeatedly deceived the United States. Yet, whenever necessary, the US still turns to Pakistan. From time to time, in order to achieve its strategic goals, the United States has had to extend its hand toward Pakistan, despite Pakistan's double game. That is the reality of geopolitics. There are no permanent friends and no permanent enemies. Friends and enemies keep changing with time. Only one thing remains permanent: national interests. For example, these days a close friendship appears to be developing between Pakistan and the United States. Nowadays, US President Donald Trump openly praises Pakistan, lavishly praises Pakistan. However, all of this is transactional. If America rapidly changes its stance once its immediate gains are achieved, it would not be surprising at all. The United States is also fully aware that Pakistan cannot be trusted. When America tried to clean up the mess it had created in Afghanistan, a campaign it called the War on Terror, Pakistan played a double game and backstabbed the United States. On one hand, Pakistan accepted American aid and officially claimed to support the United States. On the other hand, it secretly helped America's enemies and provided safe haven to the Taliban. So just as the United States uses Pakistan according to its own strategic needs, Pakistan also selectively cooperates with America based on its own interests. Both countries are quite unreliable. That is a reality. The game of unreliability works from both sides. No matter what is said publicly, the reality is that they are transactional partners and not loyal allies. Pakistan tries to maintain a balance between the United States, China, and the Islamic world. At the same time, Pakistan's geography is such that the United States cannot ignore it despite knowing everything. This is because no matter how much any country claims to be a superpower, the real superpower is Mother Nature. Many times our technology and our strength becomes ineffective in front of nature. Geography provides an asymmetrical advantage. Just look at what is happening in the Strait of Hormuz right now. Iran has weaponized its geography. In terms of military power, Iran cannot stand against the United States at all. However, because of its asymmetrical geographical advantage, Iran has forced America into a very difficult situation. In this conflict, Iran is controlling an important choke point like the Strait of Hormuz. In the recent past, no country has humiliated the United States in this manner. So geography is extremely important because it provides asymmetrical advantages. Just look at the United States itself. America is also geographically blessed. Being surrounded by oceans is one of the biggest reasons why the United States became a dominant power. Therefore, this geographical advantage cannot be ignored. That is precisely why the United States cannot ignore Pakistan, despite fully understanding Pakistan's mindset. Pakistan also possesses a geographical advantage. Just look at the map. Pakistan sits at a strategic crossroads. It is a neighbor of Afghanistan and Iran, serves as a gateway to Central Asia, and is located close to the energy routes of the Persian Gulf. Therefore, from the perspective of strategic location, intelligence sharing, and logistical support, the United States needs Pakistan. It is because of Pakistan's geography that China chose Pakistan for the expansion of its Belt and Road Initiative. China decided to build the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, commonly known as CPEC. It has also strengthened its ties with Pakistan. This is another major reason why the United States does not completely abandon Pakistan. Because if America were to do so, Pakistan would move entirely into China's camp, and that would reduce American influence in Asia. For this reason, the United States is compelled to continue dealing with Pakistan. Pakistan exploits this situation quite cleverly. By balancing its ties with both China and the United States, it tries to benefit from both sides. So neither Pakistan nor the United States truly trusts each other. This relationship is based on mutual dependence. The compulsion to achieve their respective goals brings these two countries together. America aligns with Pakistan for its own benefit and later discards it like toilet paper. Pakistan itself has admitted that it has been doing the dirty work of Western countries for decades. For all of these reasons, Pakistan's importance for the United States did not decline even after America's withdrawal from Afghanistan. This is because in its struggle for dominance with China, the United States wants to ensure that Pakistan does not fully enter China's camp. America wants to maintain its influence in the region. That is why, despite being unreliable, Pakistan remains unavoidable for the United States. It is considered a necessary evil. Because of the Iran crisis, Pakistan's importance for the United States has increased even further. According to America's strategic calculations, Pakistan has been given the role of a mediator in the Iran crisis. Pakistan is being guided on what to say, when to speak, and how to act. Pakistan is being prepared to function like a vassal state in the future in order to reduce American costs in the region and counter Chinese influence. It is expected to become a logistics hub for American operations in the region. According to the bluff played by Asim Munir, Pakistan is also expected to supply critical minerals to the United States. However, the United States is fully aware that Pakistan will try to extract economic, military, and diplomatic concessions by engaging with America. Nevertheless, under America's pragmatic and transactional approach, Pakistan remains a necessary tool for achieving short-term leverage and managing regional crisis. In Pakistan's case, whoever generates a revenue stream for it effectively becomes its patron. Whether it is China or the United States, doesn't matter. Just give them money. At present, Pakistan is massaging Donald Trump's ego in order to gain legitimacy, investments, and diplomatic cover. Whether it is nominating Trump for the Nobel Peace Prize or supporting America's false claims about stopping Operation Sindoor, Pakistan is leaving no stone unturned in trying to please Trump. The US is also tolerating Pakistan despite its reputation as a terror sponsor in order to secure immediate operational gains. At the same time, Trump's personal interests are also linked with Pakistan. Trump's family has crypto-related ties connected to Pakistan. The crypto venture World Liberty Financial is linked to Trump's family. Therefore, personal profit motives are also contributing to the growing closeness between the American president and Pakistan. So on one hand, Trump currently appears highly favorable toward Pakistan because of his private commercial interests. On the other hand, Pakistan, which is struggling with an economic crisis, wants to diversify its patrons. In other words, Pakistan is willing to seek help from wherever it can get it. As a result, the interests of both countries are overlapping. In this way, the partnership between the United States and Pakistan is growing. However, it can be understood as a relationship of short-term convenience and nothing more than that.